The following podcast has been brought to you by Audible.com. Sign up now using the URL audibletrial.com/TTV to get a free audiobook of your choosing. We recommend Brick by Brick, How LEGO Rewrote the Rules of Innovation and Conquered the Global Toy Industry. You may recognize this as one of the sources we use in our show, Bionicle Autopsy. Remember, that's audibletrial.com/TTV. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, Messinak here. Before these episodes begin, I would just like to preface them by saying I am very, very sorry for the delay in releasing these to all of you, and for the activity that has been rather non-existent on the channel these past couple of weeks. Going on a month now, I'd say. We've had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and we have just generally needed a break from the channel, and we're going to try our best to get back into the swing of things very quickly, starting off by releasing these 2 TTV episodes. Now, even though the news in these is pretty old, almost embarrassingly so, I still hope you can find some level of enjoyment from them, and I apologize once again for the delay in bringing them to you. So, hope you enjoy, and we'll try to be more regular with our content from this point on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Sync! Hello everybody, and welcome to TTV episode 121.
Mardi Gras.
Oh wow.
Thank you. That
Viper
was actually
Mardi
very nice.
Gras.
That was actually much better than bars. So.
That
Much
doesn't
less
take
loud.
much.
Oh, we're already.
It's true, but it stings.
So,
Aww.
for those out of the loop and or not necessarily privy to our goings on behind the scenes, because I don't know when this episode's going to come out, we're coming off of a 2-week hiatus where we haven't done anything except recap reviews and a game night.
The
So,
week of
quality
MJ.
content.
We're gonna kick it back into gear, but it's because a lot of our videos have been held up in editing, and we just decided to take a break.
We need a break.
New York kind of killed the
worked
3 of
pretty
us,
hard.
and then
We released an episode or a video every day for like
weeks.
weeks. So this is our recuperation. It's finals week. It's Thanksgiving too. You know.
Wait,
getting back to
Although ironically, we're getting back into activity come Thanksgiving week.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
I'm gonna have to
ironic.
take off some weeks too because it's finals. I gotta study up.
And then
That's fine.
there's some people who don't even have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Kahi, I was about to say, are you telling me you support Thanksgiving? You support breaking away from the Brits and slaughtering millions of Indians?
You are breaking away from the Brits. That's Independence Day, man. Thanksgiving is about the Pilgrims
Yeah.
who immigrated to the U.S. and united with the Indians, and then later screwed them out. But that's not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, we were all cool. Thanksgiving,
Thanks
we were
for the
like,
history
don't worry,
lesson.
bro. I got your back. Yeah, come on. Bring some turkeys. We're gonna have a feast. Grow some corn. And then later on, we screwed them out of their life.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Not Assassin's Creed 4.
Hey, before we get farther, we should do something that we always do. and
Introduce
ourselves.
ourselves. So,
Yes, that's
I'm
complaint.
Messinak. I'm Messinak.
Okay.
One more time, Meso.
I'm Messinak.
I'm LJ.
I'm Kahi.
I'm Viper.
I'm Takuma.
And this is TTV episode 121.
Whoa. Takuma,
Now for the complaining.
you said your
There we go.
name perfectly this time.
Yeah,
it's
you see,
amazing.
I decided I'm mixing
Turn over
things
a
up.
new leaf.
From
No,
changing
not by
his
any
name
means.
to
This leaf is just changing colors.
From changing names from Hi Mum and I'm Hungry to Takuma.
Yep. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the news for this week,
We have
which
news.
is nothing.
Yeah, see, I was thinking.
Whoa.
That
I
does
was
not
just
mean there is no news. There has been quite a lot of news, but not the kind of news we can talk about in, like, bullet point format. It's not conducive to that,
Since when
which is
have
why
we
this
ever
episode's
followed a bullet point format?
quite often.
New news, Sonic Boom
No,
sucks.
he has a point. We
I've
usually,
always
like,
felt
we
that
go
our
over
discussions
things
are
and we
more
think,
like when you go to the restaurant and you have the little kids menus with the crayons and it just goes all over the place.
Oh, our
Yeah.
discussions definitely go all over the place, but you usually have me breathing down your neck saying, let's move on to the next topic, guys.
Yeah, I remember
Okay,
that.
all right. Hey, so the bright side is
And
we
then
no
there's
longer have
comments
Meso
saying that
breathing
I'm
down our necks.
interrupting you too much. Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Cool, let's do more of that.
The main topic we're going to talk about today is Bionicle 2015 set reviews and stuff, namely of protectors. Because on all the different websites, people, Lego sent review copies out to people, and they have been reviewing the Bionicle 2015 sets. And, you know, we already covered the Toa on our channel, so we're familiar with those sets. But
Right.
today we're going
We
to talk about
reviewed
our thoughts on Protectors and the Lord of Skull Spiders.
VBBN just posted his Lewa review.
He did indeed. So while you read that,
Okay.
let's talk.
And that,
So,
my
who
friends,
here-
was an LJ
Wow.
fangirl squeal.
Yeah.
Who here has
Jeez.
seen the Protector reviews?
I have actually seen. Okay. I'll be fair. I've only seen about one or two of them, and I kind of figured that like if I've seen one Protector review, I've kind of seen them all.
Yeah.
The Protectors aren't as varied as the Toa, I believe. You know, because the
That is
Toa all
true.
have actually different builds to them.
Yeah.
I was surprised to
Some of the
to see
Protectors
that,
have
but-
different builds, but yeah, none of the Toa are clone sets.
Right, and the Protector sets, they're not like clone sets, but they're very similar. They have the big thing is they all have the same mask, which is
I mean,
kinda
they're not Bo-Rock
conducted.
clone, but they're pretty clone.
Yeah.
right.
But with that
Honestly-
being said, they do have some interesting quirks.
I don't mind that they all have the same mask because it's a pretty cool mask.
Yeah, the mask
It is rather
It is
cool.
a really cool
And
mask.
they're in
It's
different-
like dual injected, and it has a different color thing.
Mhm.
It's very nice.
Now, for
I wish I could have
Marcus-
gotten them at New York Comic Con.
yeah, they had no Protectors in the parts bins, to my great dismay.
I would have grabbed so many of those.
I would have
With a
grabbed, if they
huge
had Lord of
village.
Skull Spiders parts, I would have grabbed like 20 or 30 of the printed chest plate. Why? I don't know. It's just such a novelty piece. It's so odd. But no, I just linked a couple of the Protector reviews so we can peruse and pick our favorites. They're very polarizing. Some people love them and some hate them, which is
It's like
understandable.
Marmite.
Oh, look. Marmite. Wow. But the thing with the Protectors is a couple of them do have unique builds, namely the Protector of Fire and the Protector of Earth. But custom builds don't make everybody happy. Isn't that right, LJ?
Custom builds.
I'm making a reference to how you hate the Protector of Earth.
Oh. Yeah, I don't hate the Protector of Earth. Gosh dang it, Matsuo.
Is it because he's black?
Oh, come on!
Yeah, LJ just hates him because reasons.
Let me guess. I'm a pessimist. I'm a hater. I'm
No, you're
this,
I wasn't gonna
Racist.
say that, but thanks for putting words in my mouth.
No, you're a racist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me guess.
yeah,
Your
that's
favorite
true.
Protector is the Protector of Ice, huh? Just going out on a limb.
No,
here.
it's the red,
No.
white, and blue one with stars on it.
Ah, okay.
That one doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But no. The Protector of Earth out of all of them is probably the most polarizing because people aren't. Some people love his gun chest, and some people don't like how he's supposed to be the Earth Protector and be bulky, yet he's pretty spindly in some areas, which is a valid concern.
So now we're discriminating against body size.
Oh my Matsuo.
Well-
Are you kidding me?
It's just a little off-putting because he has super bulky shoulders and then like the tiniest legs out of all of the Protectors.
So somebody skipped leg day.
Yes, he did. I mean, just look at this. This is absurd.
Someone didn't do enough leg exercises. He's got legs like
Also,
Frankie Kokoza. X Factor joke.
I will not
Yeah, you got that.
I don't
It's
get
very
it.
Clever for
get it. I don't watch.
international
I don't watch
audience.
X Factor.
Yeah, it
course
kind
you
of
don't.
sucks.
I don't even know. I literally don't even know
Don't
what that
watch
is.
it. It sucks.
Isn't it
Don't
a
watch
challenge
it.
show?
There's Britain's Got Talent.
You're thinking of Fear Factor. X
No,
Factor
no,
is
Fear
the.
Factor's not a talent show. That's a stupid.
Oh no,
Disney
yeah,
show.
I thought you said like a
Talent show.
a horror show, like
No,
a not a horror
talent
show, but
show.
like a
I want to
yeah,
say
yeah,
it's
it's definitely a talent show.
I want to say it's something like American Idol and America /
Right.
Britain's Got Talent.
Is Simon Cowell still on that show? I know he created it.
Sometime like this year he was on the show. From what I've seen,
Okay.
like poked my head through the living room door and saw him on the television. But last year
Yeah.
it was Gary Barlow, which I prefer because Gary Barlow is
I
nice.
I like Simon.
I
a
do.
lot.
I like Simon
his,
Cowell. I like Gary Barlow
harsh,
as well.
honest.
Yeah.
Anyhow, back to Bionicle.
I guess we'll summarize this whole discussion by saying, who's your favorite and least favorite of all the protectors? Kai, you go first.
Geez, I'd have to say, personally, I made fun of LJ for this. I like the Ice Protector the most.
Oh, yeah, come
Mostly
on.
because he has a lot of these white pieces that I need for my mock. It's a really great place to get them.
You just like
My
white.
least favorite. Oh, it's tough. I'd have to really see all of them to decide I haven't really thought what my least favorite one is. I just thought which one I want to buy.
I did post them.
Which link is it that has all of them?
Oh, you want all of them? Here you go. Just the CGI images will have to
Yeah,
suffice.
Yeah, it's cool.
This is why I have my Majos gallery where I have like all the pictures on standby for people. And no, unfortunately, we do not yet have a review for the Protector
Yeah.
of Water.
I don't like the red one very much just because of the weapons, but it's very close.
People hate the Protector of Fire because he has no lower arms.
And his
bootleg
weapons look really weird. They look like cranks that have been pulled off.
Yeah.
I would have rather they took off all that Technic stuff, made him hold the fire pieces like swords, and given him lower arms.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I like. Honestly, they're kind of the same a little bit because they're clone sets and well,
Protector of Fire and Protector
technically
of Earth
they're
have
not.
completely
but
different
You
builds.
get what I mean? They're,
Yes,
I like
they're
them
very
all.
small.
Is what I'm saying. It's a very short distance between
Oh.
least favorite and everything else.
Okay. Let me see. I would say I like the jungle protector a lot. I
Yeah.
like that crossbow look he has
The
to his
bow
weapon.
looks really
Mm.
cool.
And also, the Earth Protector does have that really nice mace that's like translucent
Yep.
purple, which I'll probably buy just for that. My least favorite, which one should it be? Yeah, I'd have to say the Fire Protector's my least favorite. He just doesn't seem to have a lot of new things to him. The fire pieces you can get from Tahu's swords, I believe, they're the same pieces used in his lava swords, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of reasons for me to buy it.
Also, sorry, you continue.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking through the rest.
I also don't.
I like how he has that default look of the protectors, though. He has that chest piece, I like how they all have different chest
He also is one of
designs.
two with a custom build, so that's something
Right.
to his credit.
If I had to pick a second least favorite, it would actually probably be the Protector of Earth. Simply because the thing in the middle of his chest, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
That's interesting. So you just like the two
I don't
with the
know.
complex builds the most. That's interesting. But yes, I will agree. They're a little lacking.
Yeah, because
aesthetically.
I like complex builds. It's just the aesthetic. I'm not sure if it works all too well. But maybe they had to make the Fire Protector have recycled parts because they made him a complex build. I don't know.
That's actually exactly what it is. That's why he has no lower arms. Part budget.
Well, there you go.
I loathe the water protector
Yeah, I
the
was
most.
gonna say I don't like the water protector very much either.
It's lame.
Yeah, there's just water
wrong with it?
propellers.
Well, the weapon looks very unwieldy. The legs are rather spindly, a little too long, and words cannot describe how much I hate those yellow propellers. I don't like that piece, and on a small set, it's even worse.
I'd prefer
but
it-
that's just me being picky.
I'd prefer it if it was grey, the water propellers, because they just look like
Same.
some I don't know what they look like. They kind of remind me of rubber ducks because of water and everything. I'm weird
No, it's
and
like
stuff.
the water protector has no more
Water
yellow
wings.
pieces than the other protectors, except for those giant turbines for no real reason. But oh well. And then my favorite, I would say, either probably stone. I like stone.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say it's a mix between stone and ice for me, but stone is just so new.
But LJ, the trans green.
But Masso, that weapon.
But LJ, that poorly colored weapon with trans green and black and gray and yellow and brown.
Didn't he have
No, I'm
pins too?
Huh?
Didn't he have pins too, or am I just imagining it?
Oh no, yeah, I think he has.
We were just imagining
But
it.
the blue pins, LJ.
I think the stone protector actually does have a blue pin, but it's
The
concealed.
stone of projector.
The stone of protector.
Honestly, I really like the protector of ice.
There we go.
Protector of ice is just really great. All around a really solid set.
I'm in a completely different boat to all of you people, it seems.
What do you
Who's your
think?
favorite?
Protector
or
of
least favorite?
Ice is in my bottom two.
Oh,
Really?
oh no.
Like,
Okay.
I honestly,
Why?
like, and I don't know if it's because Protector of Ice might be my least favorite. I don't know if that's just because I've always liked fire, and so I'm more biased toward fire. But those two are, I mean, as much as I like fire, just fire and ice are in my bottom. I just, I do not like the way they look, the builds. Just the
But
way
Takuma-
the Protector of Ice holding the buzzsaw thing, that just kind of looks weird, and the yellow just kind of off-putting to me.
It is quite an awkward hold position. Like, an old debate when we had the black and white pictures was if that piece was a saw blade or a shield. And it did turn out to be a saw blade, but he's holding it like a shield. So, is that what it is? I don't think so, because there's a function to make it spin.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm not sure whether the background made me like do this, but I never really noticed the ice protector as much as the others. I think it was to do with the
Aw.
background; it was too white. But that's with
Yeah,
every.
it is rather white.
That's with every ice tower or ice bionicle.
I just like him because of the launcher arm, how that's held. It's pretty cool. Takuma, who's your favorite protector?
Honestly, probably air, might be earth.
Air. There is no air
Jungle.
here.
Gosh, you know what?
This is
there was
the
no air here,
Hokoto
you're
You're
verse.
not a true fan.
Yeah,
You kidding me? I'm the one who started the True Fans of Bionicle fan club, the one that got all the flack and caused the
Wait.
big ruckus.
Oh,
Wait.
I remember
Wait
that.
a second. Wait a
remember
second.
that.
Takuma, wrong
Hold
thing to
it.
say.
Hold it.
No. Let's talk about this for a second. Can we talk about this?
Hold it.
Oh,
that
man.
was that was you.
Do you remember? You remember that? That was me.
Back in the old days where I had nothing to do
Oh,
I
with the
totally
community.
joined that.
What the
Oh,
heck? How could
I gotta
you?
say that. Oh man, though the reaction, the drama. Oh man.
Okay.
Someone called me
Explain
not a
bit for our
true fan
listeners who
because
were
I didn't
not
want it
on
brought
Easy
back.
Power around them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, let's segue.
So-
we're done with the protectors. Let's talk about this.
Okay, so it happened right around the time that Bionicle's out and Hero Factory's in, and there's all the back and forth. Hero Factory sucks. Hero Factory is the best. Bionicle, fighting. So me, along with a couple of my best, closest BZP friends, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm gonna go with Ryujin. I was Laughing Man at the time, and Avoca Tamer. We said, you know what? We should start a fan club for, quote, true fans of Bionicle. And so basically, went in my blog and said, hey, this is a fan club for true fans of Bionicle. And then I went on to say, what's a true fan of Bionicle? One who realizes that Bionicle was good, but had flaws. And you don't have to follow it like a religion. And Hero Factory is okay to like.
Oh, so that was
Basically-
your club.
Basically, it was a sense club. It was a fan club for being sensible about the whole thing.
Okay,
And-
yours is not the
oh,
one I'm thinking of. I
boy,
applaud you.
No, I know what you're thinking of, Meso. You're thinking of that other club that was like, it was kind of like even beyond the Bring Back Bionicle. They're like, we are the true fans of Bionicle.
We
Are you talking about
Send this
Bring Back
message out to the
Bionicle?
Lego group.
Yeah.
Bring
We
back
are
Bionicle.
here.
Yeah.
We are waiting. Something,
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
something.
The banner's
That was-
like the banner's like
that was
we
not
are
me.
here.
No.
We are
And,
waiting.
and then I was like, some dude said that I was never a fan of Bionicle at all because I didn't want it
No,
back. I was a
That sounds
poser
like
fan.
the Bring Back Bionicle fan club. Or not really. It was the Bring Back Bionicle movement, you might even say.
The movement. Okay.
That's headed up
I
by...
did hear. I saw a lunacy post. That who's it? Someone was saying that it was the Bring Back Bionicle movement. Actually, was the one that brought back Bionicle, and not like. not just-
What's his name? Makuta of Oz, I think it is.
I think
He's the one
so.
that runs
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man.
No, those are two completely different things. Still, my club got a lot of drama in its own.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because
Over
I remember
100
when
members,
it started
though.
up, it was like in response to all this fan club stuff, and some people were really mad in
Oh
the
yeah,
comments.
that's right.
They're like,
It was because
what
of
do
all
you
these other
mean you're
fan
not a true
clubs.
fan?
There was the only Bionicle fans and the only Hero Factor fans. We said, hey, let's make a fan club for the people who can keep their head on straight.
Right,
And it was
and
retaliation.
some people are like, if you don't want Bionicle to continue, you are not a true fan. You are a poser fan. How can you be a fan of Bionicle and not want it to
Poser
go
fan.
on?
It-
And then naturally there was
poser
the
fan.
comments about the true Scotsman fallacy, and
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I remember.
I mean,
it spiraled
I will admit
pretty quickly.
that yeah, there's truth to that, but that wasn't the point. I'm not gonna lie. True fan, I was kind of using as buzzword, just to
right,
get
like
people
as
to
a
look at
shock
it.
value,
Yeah.
Yeah,
not like an actual, true
not
fan.
that I was saying, oh, you're not a true fan if you only like Bionicle and think that it was greatest and Hero Factory sucks. I mean, sure, they're a fan of Bionicle, it's just not a very
You know
sensible
what we
one in
should
my
do?
opinion.
You know what we should do, Takuma? We should create a true fan of TTV club.
Oh no.
On BZ Power,
no, we could do it on BZ Power too.
we can put it in my blog, so then
I
it's
was like,
from
we
a
could just do it
staff
on
member,
our
and there's
message
all
boards,
kinds of
but-
conflict of interest.
Yeah. Man.
Now really be the evil blog
Oh.
master.
You go
Yeah,
do
but it's
that.
found
I'll
your
be
intro.
far behind you. Quote that far.
Nice Proc reference. 12 out of 10. So anyway,
Well, okay, let's segue out of this
yeah,
and into
we're on with protectors. I did want to talk about one more thing, and that is not
Okay.
protectors, but Lord of
Oh,
Skull
let me guess.
Spiders.
yeah.
We got to talk about him. The single most polarizing set from the entire wave.
Wait, this is polarizing?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
They
actually
say
people
it's
who like
polarizing.
it?
I don't think it's polarizing. I think it's just okay. It's a set.
It
It's
is
obviously
the-
not supposed to be the main villain.
No.
So-
It's the dichotomy between this set perfectly illustrates everything that has been a debate for many years: functions versus playability.
Mhm.
Because he is the first set in however many years that a first fully Technic-built Rahi with a function that we've gotten in a long
Never really
time.
looked at it that way.
And the problem comes in when you realize that the Toa were able to meld the gears and the posability like never before, and he's not so lucky. He's just
Yeah.
Technic.
I have no problem with the way it looks and the idea behind the action feature. It's just the action feature sucks.
It is pretty.
Yeah, he kind of got the short end of the
Poor.
stick, didn't he? Or she.
Mm.
Or it.
Yeah, it's see, I understand the problems, but part of me cannot help but like him. Honestly,
Yeah, I mean it's not a perfect set. Yeah,
I care more about the awkward front legs than I do anything else, like posability. I don't like how those are angled. It looks really, really, really bad.
I can understand why people like the set. For me personally, I look for posability. So he's
Mhm.
not the set for me.
Yeah. When I get him, I'm gonna try swapping out those Technic beams with HF bones.
And
So he can
also
move.
the stickers. I don't like the stickers either.
No stickers.
Ooh,
Printed.
stickers.
The sticker looks... Nah, I don't
No
like the
sticker. It's printed, but yeah. I
Well,
get what
yeah,
you
the
mean.
printed thing. I don't like the printed pattern.
Oh, it's printed. Okay, then that's fine for me.
It does look pretty
I
weird
wasn't
though.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that chest plate I'm going to put it on a figure. I'm going to give them a skull spider head, and I'm going to make Spider-Man. But in Bionicle. And not
That is
actual
so
Spider-Man.
sad.
So Fiku Man,
Yeah, sure, I'll call it that. I'll give him a
except
Picari.
Fiku probably doesn't exist anymore.
Orange Picari with that chest plate. I'm doing it. Aldo, what do you think of Lord of Skull Spiders? You should contribute here.
Okay.
Been rather quiet.
Loss is. I'm a little bit at a loss for words in regards to.
But
loss. Honestly, he looks like he looks like a good set. But then when you really look closely at him, there are a lot of things that you really could have done to him. Now I know Ankir is never gonna hear this, but he made the point that he thinks they did fine with the set, and if they had done the legs differently, it would not have worked out. If they had constructed the legs out of the ball and socket system, then it would have been horrible. You wouldn't have been able to pose him properly. It would have been all floppy and floobly. And I definitely disagree. There are several different ways you could have reconstructed those legs, and they would have worked out a heck of a lot better while keeping the function, while keeping stability. So I'm a little bit perplexed as to why they did that. And it's a shame because it looks like a good set. And they could have made a really stellar set, easily one of the best Technic sets we have gotten. But unfortunately, they went too much into function over form. And the function is meh at best. And it takes out the function of mobility and posability. So, articulation, that is. So, I like its look, but I'm not a fan of the set. But I am glad, however, that they made it $15 instead of $20.
Yeah. Although personally, had he had better legs, I would have paid $20.
Totally.
But oh well. Okay. Does anybody else have anything to say about loss? Or can we move on?
Yeah, it's mostly. Oh, honestly, I will say I actually prefer function quite a lot. I feel like function is a very big playable aspect of sets, and that's why I like the gears a lot in older sets, and I like that they went back to a lot of Technic builds for Lord of Skull Spiders. It's very 2001-esque. I feel like adding function to these kind of creatures, it's what makes kind of like a return to Bionicle more palatable to me.
Well, that's where the controversy comes in, because they could have easily changed his legs without getting rid of the function.
Right, well, I mean, it's not a perfect set, but I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, I guess what Elder is saying, that he would prefer form over function, and while I won't necessarily say I disagree with that, I do think function, I'm willing to sacrifice some form for more function, or more of a complex build.
I don't know, I really liked the functions in the Rahi, because it kind of, for me personally, it kind of gave like a more of an anatomy to the Rahi, like how they actually moved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I
Alright, well. With that being said, that's all the Bionicle talk we have for today, I think. And that's pretty much all the important news, so hey. How's life been, guys? Time for random discussions.
Oh, I wish you could have done this before I have to leave.
You have 7 minutes. How are things going?
I have 7 minutes, so, hey, Catching Fire, guys, what do you think?
You
I
keep
haven't-
saying,
did
you
see
keep, what do you keep
Not
I
saying?
keep saying
Catching
Catching Fire!
Fire.
Mockingjay Part 1!
I haven't.
Catching
saw the-
Fire!
I saw the first movie, and I don't care to see the other ones.
Yeah, the first movie was the weakest out of all of them, I've heard.
It definitely is, which is, it's sad because that
I've
killed a
heard
lot
that.
of interest.
I heard the first book was the best out of the three.
It was, that's what really sucks. The movie is the worst, the book is the best.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of people are turned
I like
off from
the
the
act.
franchise.
Like, I'm excited for Natalie Dormer, really, in Hunger Games, because I love her as Marjorie Tyrell in Game of Thrones, and I think she's very well suited towards this role. She was actually in Captain America: The First Avenger. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh, really?
She was that one chick that kind of flirts with Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then he gets the British chick really mad. She shoots his shield. You know.
Yeah.
The British
Yeah.
chick?
That's
It has a
The Brit-
name. My gosh, Kahi.
okay. Peggy Carter.
Yes.
She gets Peggy Carter mad.
No, he gets me mad. No, I'm kidding.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Always mad.
Dun dun dun.
Viper's like, I got claim for Chris Evans.
Nah,
She's gonna
I'm
have an
fine.
awful fight with some other people. I
Yeah,
know.
I'm fine. You can take him.
I mean, you don't want to deal with all the Hollywood drama.
And all the people giving me death threats.
You know what would
Who
happen.
wouldn't want that?
Yeah, I'd like people to give me
Yeah,
death threats.
I would love. No, I'm kidding. I'm not even gonna say it because I probably will get death threats in real life. I don't want that.
People,
Alright,
people you know in
really.
person are gonna listen to this episode and be like, "Viper, we need to talk. Come on over here. We need
Okay,
to.
hey,
we need to
let's
speak in this
can we do
dark
something
alley."
really random? Oh, sorry.
Depends.
You're not
I
sorry.
would so
Plan.
talk to someone in a
Alright.
dark alley.
I mean,
LJ.
we're talking a bit about actors, okay? If we had to cast a Bionicle movie, who would be the actors?
I'm Liwa.
I have
Morgan
no idea.
Freeman is it?
Morgan Freeman is
Tommy
Taraga
Wiseau.
Vakama.
Nope. Nope.
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau as Tahu.
So,
Okay, yeah.
I
Tommy
saw a
Tommy
cast
Wiseau
that
is
was
Tom.
really good. I tried to remember who. I know it had Alan Tudyk as Liwa.
I have
No,
idea
no,
what
no.
that
I'm
is.
the only Liwa.
Let's roll with this, okay?
Also,
Tommy
Alan
Wiseau-
Tudyk. It was Alan Tudyk as Pohatu.
Oh hi,
Oh, you're right. It
Gali.
was Prohatu.
Let's do this.
And who was Kopaka again?
Wait.
Was it Benedict Cumberbatch?
wait.
It was Benedict Cumberbatch.
Let's
Oh, he
let's
was
do
in the
this.
movie.
Oh hi,
Okay.
Gali.
Tommy Wiseau is Tahu.
Oh god, no.
Benedict Cumberbatch is Kopaka.
Yay.
Morgan Freeman is Taraga Vakama.
Yay.
LJ is Liwa.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, Alan Tudyk as Prohatu. Who's a good Gali?
Jennifer Hale.
Oh, that's yeah.
Wait.
Jennifer Hale would be
I can see
What's her
that.
name? What's her name?
Oh. Yeah.
What's her name? Gosh dang, Emma Watson. Yeah.
No.
Emma Watson?
No, I'm just joking because I figured Kahi was gonna say that.
Did we pick one for Tao yet?
Tommy
Oh,
Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau.
let's pick another one for Tahu.
You're tearing me
Oh.
apart, Lord
know-
of Skull
okay, you know who-
Spiders.
What was
Liam
that?
O'Brien.
I remember now. It was Michael Fassbender as Tahu.
What
I have
was
no
that?
idea who that is.
He,
Nor do
He's
I.
a Magneto,
yeah, he's Magneto
from the new X-Men
and
films.
the clone old robot cyborg
Nah, I
thing
prefer
from
Liam
Prometheus.
No. It doesn't matter. It's Tommy Wiseau. Okay.
No,
There's
who's-
there's
no,
no,
no, we're-
arguing this. It's Tommy Wiseau.
We are.
LJ.
We're
Who
arguing
is
this. Come on.
El-
It's bogus.
El-
You're
Tommy
tearing
Wiseau
me
is the guy who
apart,
does The
Lord
Room.
of Skull Spider.
Guy who does what?
The Room. Have you heard of that? It's the worst
song
movie
by
apparently of
Cryo
all
Shell.
time.
Yeah. There's a room that I can.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Who did you
actually.
say you wanted as Tahu again to come up?
Liam O'Brien.
Who is he?
He does the voice of War in the first Darksiders.
I did not play Darksiders.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah.
Let's
you
have
know
Chris-
what?
Amazing game you should
Uh,
play.
El-
But
El-
seriously, just
Sorry.
any clip of War's voice will tell you what he sounds like. I
What-
think
what-
he'd make a.
What's the name of that guy? Oh, yeah, no, Tahu.
Liam O'Brien.
Played by Liam Neeson.
No, not Liam Neeson.
No. If anything, Liam Neeson. Well,
Neeson.
Liam Neeson should be like Vakama.
Or
Let's have Chris Pratt as Pohatu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Then we can have him and Benedict Cumberbatch
He already played a
bantering.
Lego role.
He can be
okay?
singing with
One
a
is
collie
enough.
ball.
Yeah.
What? Okay. What if? Let's see. Who should be Onua?
Var.
Someone buff.
Oh, you know what? Hey, who's that dude from Who's that guy from Fringe?
Oh snap! Is it like the director guy?
Yeah, the director.
Fudge.
What's his
The-
name?
His name is on the tip of Briggs. Borgs.
I think so, something like that. But you know who I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
He would
yeah.
make
The,
it
like
great.
the black guy with like the real sulking in eyes.
Right.
Sulkin.
Sulking.
Sulkin.
Sunken?
TTV
Or either
episode
him or, like, maybe the
121.
Sulkin
the
in
Haitian
eyes.
from Heroes.
I need to watch
I don't know
that
if
show.
anybody's seen that. Okay. Who else?
121. Sulking in eye.
I know. Michael Dorn. Michael Dorn is
who's
a new
who's a good?
Okay. Let's see. For every line, there have to be advertisements, and the announcer for the adverts should be the multiplayer announcer from Destiny.
Oh no. it should be the speaker.
Yes, him, the
Uh,
speaker.
Bionicle, I
In
could
fact-
tell you. I could tell you.
Yeah, no, that should be Onua. Dinkle. What's his name?
Yeah, Peter
Peter
Dinklage is Onua.
Peter
No, Peter
Dinklage.
Dinklage should be
Peter
Takanuva.
No.
Yes.
Itaganuma.
You might. What's that thing Takanuva says?
I'm Takanuva.
You were.
Could have
almost
been,
Makuta
but I
Bones.
wasn't.
Or
I am
right?
Takanuva. Toa
I
of
am
Light.
Taka-
I am the Herald, and I say run.
You know, just
He has like that kind of drawn.
He has
monotone
quite
to
a
it, too.
whiny voice in the movie.
yeah.
He does.
He's like
All right.
Jarla sounds like a surfer
see.
stoner.
All right, I'm gonna talk real quick. It's 3:00. I have to leave real quick. I want to talk a bit about this idea I had that may or may not be coming. We're gonna do a pitch video sometime soon, me and Viper, for the advice column, which I'm thinking of calling "Living the Pretentious Life," but I'm not sure.
Too long.
Maybe we'll just revive "Live Pretentiously" as the advice column. I don't know.
Ooh, I have a question. I want advice.
Right.
How do I make
is it?
friends?
How do you make friends?
You walk
Stop
up to a
being you.
person.
I know the general advice is be yourself, but you are the exception.
Here's the general rule, right? Be yourself unless you suck. In that case, change yourself. There you go. That's how you make friends. Making friends is all about knowing how to market yourself. It's like marketing. It really
Knowing
is.
how to market yourself.
Yes. It's all about how you appear to other people. I know it's people are like, don't care about what other people think of you. That's true. Don't think too much of that. But there's the flip side where you don't care at all what people think of you, and they just hate you for it because you end up being kind of a jerk. So
AK,
there's
I'm
two
gonna
sides.
translate that into LJ. Be yourself unless you're Kahi. Don't be Kahi. All right. Thank you, Kahi. Thank you, Viper.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna go
No, I
make some
didn't say
friends.
anything.
Now, something
Yeah,
something
so-
to note. He's asking for this is gonna have legit questions, joke questions.
Yeah,
at,
I guess,
50% chance.
the idea is that I opened up a topic in the message boards. You can go, and if you have anything you want answered, ask them there. The thing now, when I say about joke questions, I don't mean fake questions. Like you can ask a question that doesn't pertain to you, per se. Like, oh, how do you how would you recommend getting out of prison, or stuff like that can have
Yes. How would you
that
recommend
answers-
getting out of prison,
You
Kahi?
see, you sharpen pencils and you slowly dig your way out.
good behavior, LJ.
Sharpen
like any decent human being.
What's
No,
the best kind of pencil? A number 2 or something else?
Yeah. What's the
These are
price
the
of a
questions.
pencil?
Does it matter? Does it matter
how
if
to
the
get a
pencil has an
scholarship? I
eraser?
can tell you how to get a. Do you want to know how to get the scholarship? Tell you right now, okay?
Number 2
Go
pencils.
change your middle name to a ghetto-sounding name like Shaniqua, and put your race as non-applicable or I wish not to say when you're filling in the form for scholarships. They will actually pick you because it sounds like there's they want more diversity in their college. I know this because I'm Asian. And colleges don't like accepting Asians for scholarships because there's so many Asians that can get scholarships. But my name is, if you follow me on Twitter, my name is the Jonathan Juan, Juan, which is the same as Juan, which is a Mexican name. So whenever I fill out a
Mexican
scholarship, I
name.
always write Jonathan Juan, and I put prefer not to say, and people automatically think that it's a Mexican name, Juan, and they're like, oh, there's a
Kahi.
there's a Mexican with all
Kahi.
these grades. There you go.
Mex-
Use. The world is racist as much as we hate to admit it.
Mexican name,
Use racism to
Kahi.
your advantage.
Yeah, I'd
Mex-
rather not use my ghetto name after I found out what it was.
I actually, the reason I say this, I know, I have, I have a friend who had a friend who did that, and she applied for a scholarship once, didn't get in, changed her middle name, applied for it again, got in. Maybe it was just because the scholarships were, there's less applicants or something the next time. I don't know. I just know what she did and the results she got.
That's an interesting question. If you had to choose a ghetto name, what would your ghetto name be?
It would be, Cashmoniqua. Cashmoniqua. That's my ghetto name.
That may have to be the title.
Yeah, alright. I concede to
Does
that
anyone
one.
remember the
Type
Lego
out the preferred
magazine?
spelling of that and what?
Does anyone remember the Lego magazine where they taught you how to find out your Star Wars name?
Yeah, I totally remember that. It was like mine was what was it?
It's the
it was-
first 3 letters of your first name with the last 2 letters of your last name makes your first name in Star Wars. And then for your last name in Star Wars, it's the first 2 letters of your mother's maiden name and the first 3 letters of the city you were born in.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, it was Jonan Liddell.
That
Mine's
sounds a lot better than mine.
Tyleson Rislai.
Mine's, I'm not gonna say, because that would give you an idea about anything about me.
Yeah.
His is
LJ,
Don't you
let's see.
dare go,
It's
too
Vaki.
worse
No,
than
no,
what
no.
we
This is
already
off
did.
limits. Off limits.
Rodier Schneider
Schneider.
City.
OMG. Hey, guys. How's it going? It's me, Bob
Okay,
Schneider.
this is my
And I'm just-
battleground.
I'm so excited.
It's my territory. Get out of here.
Schneider?
Okay, well it's 3:05. This is my. I gotta go to work, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be bowing out.
Alright. Bye, Kai.
this has been
This has been a
Cashmoniqua.
40-minute episode. We could just end it.
Do you want to end it here?
No. Let's not end it here, because there's something like Takuma wants to talk about. So,
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, with Kahi out of the way, Takuma, do you have someone you wish to impart?
in part.
Talk about something.
How
I was-
Your
well, The
RPG!
other day, I was just sitting in school and I was looking around and I noticed my finger was bleeding and I just realized I have the worst cuticles in the world, but then I never really pay attention to them. so
Your
I decided,
RPG, not your hands!
Well, you said something. You weren't specific.
I'm being specific now, gosh dang it.
I wish you wouldn't.
I would.
So yeah, Dragon Age. RPG.
Sounds pretty fun.
Not even. Not even.
Okay.
By the Bionic Age.
Come on,
I would
Takuma, I'm
love
putting
a
you on the
Bionicle
spot.
RPG.
Either the Bionic Age or the Bionic Cage.
Bionic Effect.
Okay, so Nicolas Cage is playing a voice then.
I like the Bionic Cage.
Nicolas Cage is, he's Lord of Skull Spiders.
I'm
Oh,
a
and
skull
let's not forget-
spider. I'm a skull
Let's not forget
spider.
Roxy of Heat Vision, Samuel L. Jackson.
Ha! Wait, why?
Oh my gosh, you don't. Did
No,
no
I
one
remember
besides
now,
me
I remember.
So we have three
spit
options.
PSAs?
We have the Bionic Age, the Bionic Cage, or the Bionic Cage. Which shall
Takuma,
we
didn't
do?
you have something important you wanted to talk about?
I'm leaving TTV.
Turns out Messo's
No!
What?
Was that the
Takuma,
important
say-
one?
No.
No, say it isn't so, Takuma.
It isn't so?
Turns out Messo's
Okay.
obsessed with Nicolas Cage.
Fun fact: I've never watched a single movie.
I
with
know
him.
I know someone who's scared of Nicolas
Really?
Cage.
Yes, I've never seen a single movie with him in it. Granted, I do not watch many movies, but still.
He hasn't even watched Home Alone. It's a disgrace.
Correct.
Meh.
Meh.
The first National Treasure was actually pretty good.
I watched
So,
that
I'd
the other
see
day. It is pretty good.
Viper watching National Treasure. You Brit.
Yes.
Okay, then.
Yes, she
Makes
is.
It's alright,
So
Viper.
Takuma,
I still think you're a friend.
would you like to talk about this?
Okay.
Or maybe move on?
I guess we've delayed long enough, so I don't want this to become another biograph, so I'm going to start
What's
off by
that?
saying this is nothing guaranteed.
Screw you.
But
I hope it fails.
I've noticed actually it's becoming more of a thing I'm seeing, probably because of Bionicle's coming, quote, reboot, that a lot of people are wishing there was a Bionicle pen and paper RPG. So, not video games, heaven forbid, but the one where you actually sit around and you have your stat sheets and you roll your dice and that sort of thing. And there have been a lot of these actually that have been started but never finished. I've seen them on BZ Power, I've seen them in other forums. Just nobody ever finishes them.
Yeah, I've seen some on
This-
the message boards.
And actually there is another attempt that is being started right now on BZ Power, but I'm not part of that. For the past, gosh, I don't even know how many months now, I have actually been working on my own homebrew of a Bionicle RPG. Working title is Lost Chronicles. So, this is something I have legitimately been putting a lot of work into. I've got, oh man, how many pages long do I
You've
have
got
in the
like
documentation
34
now?
pages or something like that.
I was
you
gonna say
said.
it's like I've got 34 pages worth of the rules written down already.
Wait, the rules.
Yeah, these things tend to have a lot of rules. You don't know that?
Yeah, there is.
Not 34 page. But
I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's not like you necessarily have to memorize all the rules. You can look them up, and you gotta remember, like, if you're going to be playing a Toa, you don't have to worry too much about reading all the rules for being a Skakti or a Matoran.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of it's going to be, just specific traits that a creature might have, which you'll only have to look up or remember if you get that far.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's currently 34 pages long, and actually might even, maybe we could put sort of a preview version of what I have done in a link in the description, maybe, if people are actually interested in looking at it. But it's a lot of rules. None of them are, 100% solid yet, but I'm kind of running around in circles here. The bottom line is, it's getting close to done. Still a lot of work to do, but it's come a long way, not very much left, and when it gets done, something that we were talking about doing is for sort of the alpha or beta test, you might say, run a series here on TTV using this RPG system and see how that goes.
That would be simply grand.
That would be very
I've
interesting.
already got some great ideas for the kind of campaign or story, whatever you want to call it, that we could run. So, I'm especially looking forward to getting in the dynamic of the fact that obviously some of us will be playing Skakti, some will be Toa. I hope we get at least one Matoran.
I'll be a Matoran.
I thought you were going to be Skakti.
Nah.
Please join me in the Skakti club.
Nah.
I'll be all alone. Aw.
But you
I'll
need
work
at
for
least two
Skakti.
Skakti, because although Skakti can't use their elemental powers alone, they need at least one other person. You gonna leave Meso out
Yeah,
in the
Viper,
cold?
are you gonna leave me in the cold?
Yeah.
Wow.
Harsh.
I really should be a
That
Skakti
sounded
after that,
decisive.
shouldn't I?
Yes. it fits.
You're gonna leave me
Harsh.
to die? Yeah. See ya.
Yeah. Adios.
I'm only leaving you to die because I'm late to kill somebody else.
That idea
So,
is
yeah.
very nice.
It's exciting, it's work in progress, but it's getting close, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be great.
Can you have more than one character?
Well, technically, yeah.
I
But,
know,
I
like,
mean-
I wouldn't go crazy with like 6 characters. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, look at the
I mean,
Bionicle
it's-
story.
It's very. I get the feeling some people might compare this to like a text-based RPG. It is quite different. Because,
yeah.
I mean, whereas text-based RPG, it's usually little more than just, hey, no god moding, be realistic. Whereas this time, you've got to worry about statistics and rolling dice and whose turn it
Yeah,
is in combat, and yeah.
I know
Yeah.
I know what kind of thing you're talking about because I've seen a live stream of it. I did not understand half of it. I was like, just
I mean-
flew over my head like.
I mean, if people are looking for a point of reference at all, I am basing it heavily off of the, what is it? Is it Northland games? But sort of like the Warhammer 40k Deathwatch and Inquisitor type systems, so D100. But I'm even taking some inspiration from like Knights of the Old Republic. So I'm just pulling bits and pieces from everywhere.
All
And I'm
things
also
that I am vastly unfamiliar with.
Yeah. But I'm also, because I know how complicated these can get, I'm trying to, I don't want to say dumb it down, but keep it simpler for people who aren't as familiar with these sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
So like instead of having separate skills for like sneaking around and stalking somebody and just hiding in the shadows, I'm kind of condensing them into fewer skills.
Yeah, because I love RPGs and I love that whole creativity thing behind it. It's just the whole statistics thing that probably looks a bit mind-blowing from a distance, but as soon as I start to understand it a bit more, it probably get easier.
Yeah. I like telling stories, so...
Yeah, same.
And, I mean, really the funny thing is that in all this, I'm what you might call an unmarried marriage counselor, because I've never actually played one of these things. And yet, here I am,
How dare you?
writing one up and making rules and probably going to be the one running the thing when I technically have no experience.
Well, technically I played a typing RPG in the BZ Power forms, but that didn't go very well.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did. I was...
The Mafia's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would know the Mafia is very rough.
Yeah, I know, I won the game. And another game. And another game.
Listen, Mafia is very difficult.
I was the Batera in a game full of scrawls. Quite literally.
So anyway,
No analogy. Anyway, yeah, that sounds fun. I look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
And with that announcement, I think it's time we end.
Oh,
Aw,
Oh.
yeah. So,
sad face.
this has been TTV episode 121. Our grand return. Even though, by the time this goes live, we will have had 120. So, we will have already made our grand return, technically, but our return of active episode making. We will see you all next time. Please be sure to like, favorite, rate, comment, subscribe, share, go on the message boards. Give Takuma feedback on his RPG. Give Kai feedback on the Ask column. Give us feedback on stuff. Talk about Bionicle, Lord of Skull Spiders. Rate, do other stuff. Rate again, etc.
hang on, I gotta be Kahi. Oh man, let's just stop saying rate. There's no more rates system. Gosh, dang it, come on. No more ratings. Just comment, subscribe. Gosh, mess it
And
up.
rate.
No, there's no more rating. Gosh.
To rate is great. And on that note, goodbye.
When you mean Kahi,
Rate,
you
mate,
mean
mate, no hate, I
Cashmoniqua.
rate 8.
Yeah, Cashmoniqua.
Yeah, gee,
what
get
are
it
our
right,
names?
LJ.
Wait, I will get it right, because Bob Schneider always gets it right.
Okay, we're ending this. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.
Excuse me, mate, get out of here.
I'm messing it.
I'm LJ.
I'm bye.
I'm an unmarried marriage counselor.
And Kai was here, but he is not anymore. So, goodbye, everybody.